You should run Haru Urara for the fun of it. Don't they lose? Aren't they like a tragic racehorse or something? Can you even run them without them, like, and have them win? Doesn't Haru Urara, aren't they like a loser, basically? That horse has never won a single race. Oh, Haru Urara? That's their whole bit, essentially? Their whole bit is they can never win. Oh, don't they abduct you? I've been abducted by my freak. Okay, good to know. Okay, good. No, they're a freak. I get it. 0 wins to 113 losses. That's great. Oh, good. No, they put me... They might be pretty funny, man. They do put me in a bag and then run off with me. Hi, 10. Gold Chip, the actual horse is funny. That horse did not give a fuck about racing. I like this one because she put me in a burlap sack and took me to the beach. So pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of the horse abducting me. Crazy that there's a horse in the game that its owner only allowed it if they made its tits bigger than her rival horse. That's Daiwa, right? I think that's Daiwa, isn't it? But Daiwa's boobs had to be bigger than vodka. Buddy, I also use Reddit, so. The trainer for Gold Chip says that the horse seems like it's stupid, but he's very smart and he knows he's fucking with people. That's a good horse right there. That right there, now that's a good horse. That's many horses, I feel like. I feel like a lot of horses are just kind of fucking around, dude. A lot of horses like fucking with people. That's kind of what horses do. Kind of bullshit that, like, I have all these horses, but not a single one of them is smoking any cigarettes, so. Daiwa Scarlet, yeah. The race owner for Daiwa Scarlet allowed them to use her for, like, the game and the anime, but only if they made her boobs bigger than vodkas. So they were like, this is the only way you're allowed to use my horse. Or are you thinking of camels? Camel smoke cigarettes? All right, 10, that's it. I'm Googling a horse cigarette brand right now. Horse cigarette brand. Buddy, have I got news for you. There's a place called Gotham Cigars that is offering Dark Horse filtered cigars. And also, Morley cigarettes from the X-Files, a non-real cigarette. But hey, oh, I found a vintage cigarette package called Genuine Horseshit Cigarettes. Oh, it's got literally a horse anus on it. Nice. We love the 50s. Rock, shut the fuck up. Dark Horse doesn't produce stuff with Gotham. They do like Hellboy and Spawn. Chad, is he promoting nicotine? Buddy, if Hassan can have for a tower of Zins, I can talk about horseshit cigarettes. All right? If he could have a tower of empty Zin containers, I can talk about vintage cigarettes, okay? Of course, your energy is getting low, not of nicotine. That's what I'm saying. We gotta get these horses smoking. 10, remind me at some point I have to show you the Ultraman fight of the dinosaur versus Ultraman. They use an old Godzilla suit and then put just a frill around the Godzilla suit. And they do a Three Stooges style fight. I think you'd like it. I can't remember the name of the monster, but I was watching it last night. And I was like, 10 would love this, but because it's like they spray painted a Godzilla suit and they put like a dinosaur frill on it. And they just is like, why I oughta, like he full on Three Stooges the entire guy. It's pretty good. I got very Shempcore. I cannot believe you double dipped on streaming this game. It's horses, man. And I wanted to see the freaky horses. My favorite thing about Shelby is how selfless she is. She bit the bullet and married him, saving us all. You're not allowed to refer to my relationship as a burden. Only Shelby is allowed to refer to our relationship as if I'm a burden. When's the Mr. Hands boss fight? Oh, that's going to be the shoot 'em up level. When we exit the horse race, we have to destroy Mr. Hands. I was just thinking about this with Cyberpunk. I still can't believe they named one of the the cyber guys Mr. Hands. They did what? Yeah, there was a Cyberpunk contact in Cyberpunk 2077 named Mr. Hands. He was the coolest of the fixers, yeah. On account of the fact his name was Mr. Hands. They just, I don't know if they even thought about it. Like, is it horse training like super expensive in real life? Yeah, now imagine you also have to buy them clothes. Like, imagine if they made hats and shirts, if they made them mandatory for horse racing. So not only do you got to buy them food, buy them shelter, buy them horses, buy them horse medals, buy them clothes too, fuck it. Invest in their hobbies, invest in their house. Brendan, have you seen horse armor? Yeah. in fucking Oblivion. When they said I needed to buy horseshoes, I didn't know they meant Air Jordans. What would be more expensive? No, I mean real life, dweeb. Sorry, buddy. I don't have a bunch of museums in my area where we've stolen things culturally from other countries and put them in our museum. Sorry, I wasn't living with the feudal lords. We don't have horse armor museum here. We got a train museum. This is a personal attack? No, this is an attack upon your entire nation. Don't take it personally. It's not personal. It's an assault upon the British sensibilities. We got a train museum. That's it. Of course people had horse armor. They had horses, didn't they? To be fair, Hobby Lobby tried to do that. Armor their horses? What do you mean Hobby Lobby was trying to get armored horses, huh? No steel artifacts? Why, were they going to give them to the horses? Or what do horses need with rare artifacts? No, I know. They were like, wasn't Hobby Lobby indirectly funding... okay. Wasn't Hobby Lobby allegedly indirectly funding ISIS by trying to get into the rare artifact trade? There was no allegedly, they just did. Fair. I mean, not fair that they did it, but, you know, understandable. Not that they did it, but Hobby Lobby kind of sucks. What are you going to buy at the Hobby Lobby, man? Glue sticks and balsa wood? Like, you can get that on Amazon. Evil or evil? Pick your poison. Which evil will you purchase from? Go to the Michaels like a real old woman. Hobby Lobby is full of AI art now? Yeah, well, yeah, because old people see AI art and they can't tell it apart. They see like that heavily saturated AI art and they go, oh, world's greatest aunt? And it's got like a woman on there with like a beer and 15 fingers on one hand. How else am I going to make a Brendan voodoo doll? Do it like normal? Go out there and get sticks and mud? You don't need expensive thread nor burlap to make a voodoo doll. You could just make one out of dirt, mud, and sticks. Nature should be your Hobby Lobby. And also, I don't know, go to the Five Below. Get like the fucking, I don't know, $3 Funko Pop. Put blood in there. That's a voodoo doll, so. I know we're at the end, but we'll power up, don't worry. Did the horse girls ever trip? No, they'd have to bring the gun out into the field. Oh, 1 second. No, they don't shoot them in the middle of the race. They just send them to America. There we go. Remember that I had the button for today. They have to work at the glue factory? No, they don't shoot them in the middle of the race. They just send them to America. You all really made him have a button made for kill horse questions? Not kill horse questions, just the same joke over and over again. Now I have a button for it. Come on. Come on, gold chip. Come on, a little bit fat. Come on, gold chip. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Just a bit more, just a bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. Got him. Oh shit, tie? What the fuck do you mean? A tie? We tied first? Did winning ticket win, technically? Did I get second? You fucker. Dead heat bullshit. I get second. Photo finish motherfucker says, actually, the other one was a little bit closer. That was some bullshit. That was some certified bullshit. Did you have fucking goddamn it, son of a bitch, bad bed? Hate that shit. Hate that shit. Why bad bed? My stupid horse keeps sleeping like shit. Every time one of my horses sleeps like dog shit, I just am mad. Every time. I'm just upset. The least you could fucking do is sleep well. My chud daughter can't sleep good. My chud horse can't sleep well. I'm pissed about it. My dipshit horse is sleeping like garbage. How do I fix this? Yeah, my horses keep staying up all night playing Vimeo games. How do I fix them? Love the Chud Son post that it's the bird learning about carpentry. Sorry, buddy. Already depicted you as the Chud Son and me as the preeminent, incredibly smart father. So, clothes, $30,000. Bed, $3. Somebody please help. My horses are dying. Can somebody please help me balance my horse budget? I think there was a Choosing Beggars post a while back that I think about where it's like, can somebody please help me get my daughter a horse? My daughter really wants a horse for Christmas this year, so if anybody knows a guy who can get my daughter a horse, that'd be awesome. We have a 3-bedroom apartment. How will we take care of a horse? And do not talk to me unless you can help me get my daughter a horse. We love a divine revelation. They have equine therapy places where you can just take care of a horse for a while. I know, my sister was in horse therapy for a little bit. It didn't do anything. It might have made her worse, actually. I'm not gonna discuss whether or not horse therapy is effective, but equine therapy sounds like the biggest scam ever. I get the idea behind it, but I feel like it didn't, you know, it wasn't helpful for the issues that she was trying to work through at the time. And also, yeah, the horses are evil. They might have been psychic. They might psychically just incept you with evil thoughts. Like I could think that horse therapy is right for the right people. Like if you like horses and it's a calming activity to be around horses, I can understand how that might be helpful for some. But like personal use case, I don't know how much it actually did anything for. So I didn't go to horse therapy when I was a kid, so I think it's bullshit. I think about the Bam Margera documentary I read a little bit about, where like they were going way too hard on like this lady who was trying to do VR therapy, and how this one older woman in the documentary was like, I think a lawyer or something that was trying to get like a payday out of the VR therapy person. And she's like this 60-year-old woman who's like, people could die in the virtual reality therapy. And I was like, you just put a headset on and they just walk you through like environments. Like it's, what are you talking about? They were beating on this therapist who was just trying to like do VR therapy for people. And I was just like, it's just a fucking headset. It's not like spikes go into your brain and you go to the Matrix. It's a fucking screen in front of your eyes. What's a bad therapy animal? Hippopotamus, duh. Spiders. I need my therapy spiders. If I don't have my therapy spiders, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I swear to God. Worms, you know what? I think worms would be a really bad therapy animal. What are they gonna do? Wriggle? And what do you do with them? Do you hold them? Are you supposed to get into like a bathtub full of worms? Worms would be an awesome therapy animal for me. Yeah, I mean, if you could hold 2 piles of wriggly worms, that'd be pretty cool, I think. If you die in VR, you die in real life. SAO is real, you know? It's one of those things where there's this, talking about the VR therapy thing, I think it's one of those weird things where there's this gigantic disconnect in how older people believe technology works because of popular media, and how like people that have grown up with technology understand on average are more often to understand how technology works. So like the idea that some old person will be like, VR therapy could kill you, it could put you in that environment, stress you out and kill you. It's like, buddy, it's just a TV in front of your eyes. Gold Chip, come on. I believe. You gotta believe. We gotta believe. Go Gold Chip. They're also small Gold Chip. Rip them apart. There we go. Get into the therapy mosquito cage. Could you imagine a therapist walking you into their office, right? You walk into their office and they have one of those big money cages that they turn the wind on that goes, and it's just full of wasps. They're like, I believe in like cleansing the body. So what we're going to do is fill you up with poison. First things first, get inside of my wasp box and try to collect as many as you can. Once you enter the wasp box, I will release thousands of wasps and then try to catch them. Don't worry, if you're allergic, I have 5 EpiPens. Dude, get into my leech cage. If you enter my leech cage, it will get rid of all your bile humors. It will release the toxins out of your body. Enter the delightful leech cage. See what happens. Reminds me of that one game show where like they put somebody in a box with money blowing around and they have to grab a bunch and like nobody ever catches a lot. That's because they make the money wet. I guarantee it. Actually, I was thinking about this in a money box. If you spit on your hands, if you spit on your hands, would you be able to like slap the money? If you like slather yourself in saliva while you're in the box, would you just be able to stick the money to your face? Imagine therapy bloodletting, getting 1600s in that depression. I'm sure you could probably go to a chiropractor who probably wants to take the blood out of your body to make you feel better. Guarantee there are people still practicing holistic medicine in the ways of, we need these leeches on your body to clean out the PFAs. They're called forever chemicals for a reason, buddy. They're fucking forever. They get up into your lipids. They're in there forever. Born too late for lead, born just in time for PFAs and microplastics. Where can I buy leeches even? Rock, have I got news for you, buddy. You can just buy leeches because people use them as bait for fishing. You can just buy leeches. You can go to any fishing supply store and a lot of the time they just have leeches. Leeches is bait. My grandpa had leeches. You can just buy those. You can go to the Cabela's maybe. Straight up, leeches is used as fishing bait. You can fish with leeches. Usually for like, I think catfish. It's like catfish bait and leeches. I know you're tired, but what if you have a great time, double friend? Yeah, there we go. We love to see it. Didn't leeches almost go extinct because people kept harvesting them for pseudoscience bullshit? They keep fucking infesting the bogs. Not the leeches, people. And they do like the creature. They're pretty good. I think I'm a big fan of McClunky. The one that turned into a car. I can't remember the name. I'm not gonna remember horse names. But I like McClunky. Summer vacation, where if you don't sleep beforehand, you're wasting all your training points. It's bullshit because, like, if we were going down to the beach, if we were taking a big trip to the beach, we were staying there the entire time, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd sleep on the bus. I would get enough sleep. I don't know why we gotta get into, like, sleep debt for the horses. Horses can sleep standing so they can sleep in transport. Exactly. I could be eeping in the bus. I need more horse electrolytes. True, I need more horse Gatorade. Wasn't there a big movement to eat horse electrolytes a few years ago because it was a way to escape the woke matrix or something along those lines? Yeah, it was just like, I think it was just weird horse people getting into like the cultural cosmos, right? And it was just, you need to be eating horse electrolytes. You need thick water. I'm drinking raw water and thick water, and I'm being healthier. I forgot about horse electrolytes. How could you forget, dude? Did you forget about thick water? I remember Trump saying to take ketamine. No, it was ivermectin. They were saying to take horse dewormer for a virus. They were saying you need to take something that removes parasitic worms from horses. To get rid of a virus, you need to be mainlining horse testosterone. It's all right, man. I love seeing Manosphere podcasters whenever I get to see like a TikTok clip of something of them, because every time I see them, it looks like they're continuing to swell. The point where they can't scratch their back, they're getting to the point where they can't touch their fucking head. Like, it's the amount of different kinds of like HGH and testosterone and steroids they're all on, the chemical combination they're on. One day, I feel like somebody's going to walk into a Manosphere podcaster, a beefy guy, and they're gonna pop like a bubble. Blood everywhere. They're just gonna pop. The amount of shit those dudes are putting into their body to be like, this will make you a real man. Balls so heavy, they're gonna fucking fall off. Like, it's... Maybe if I take enough horse supplements, I too can be a horse. Just get into powerlifting, man. If you get into powerlifting, fact of the matter is that you could pull so many carriages. You could pull cars, you could pull trucks, you could pull planes. Think about all the kinds of heavy equipment you could be pulling. Automobiles, planes, and then you could pick up like big rocks in Ireland. Your horse is washed? Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta wash your horse. That's important, ain't it? Oh, you gotta wash your horses? No, the stank gives the horse more speed. Actually, it'll weigh the horse down on account of the fact that they'll have a bunch of flies. So, who's the best horse? I don't know, man. Roach from The Witcher? Actually, fuck you, the Skyrim horse. They could go vertical. I mean, in this game, I don't know, man. Probably the car. The car, I think. I'm gonna have to go car. The one that's a car. The car. Gonna have to go car. Me on this one, gonna have to go car. The one that turns into a car. Probably the car. Definitely car. Have you done a Bakushin run yet? No, I don't know who that is. I'm trying to do the horse that never wins. We're going to see if we can train them up and make them win. Although I don't think they can, so wow, our joke horse. And there's gotta be a way to get the joke horse to win, right? Or is it just always the joke horse is going to lose? I wonder. I grunder. Trying to look up the build to make my joke horse be the winner. With enough steroids, anything is possible. No, she can win? Oh, thank goodness. It'd be ridiculous if she wasn't able to win. I would be a little bit miffed. All right, get out the ketamine, get out the steroids. Get out the horse medicine. I have a whole suite of horse supplements for you, Haru. I'm bringing out the horse supplements. We're gonna see what happens. I'm bringing out the horse pills. Bring out the ivermectin. We gotta release the parasite. Don't worry, Haru. These supplements that I got for you, I was listening to this podcaster I love, Dump Ferg, and he said these supplements are awesome for your stamina and your strength. Continuing to buy more and more supplements for my horse, feeding them more and more random pills. I just want to see what happens at this point. At this point, I'm committed. I feel like that's what horse racing is like. Imagining a scenario where a dude is feeding his son coffee over and over again to make his son short, so that his son can grow up to be a jockey. My boy's getting too big. He's not going to be able to fit on the horse. My boy's getting too big. Oh yeah, don't worry about your test. Why don't you just go out and have fun? Are there horsemen? No, because they'd have to, well, they'd have to render the penis. I think you have to remember that Daiwa Scarlet's owner said I would only allow her in the property if you made her boobs bigger than the vodka horse. And so inevitably what would happen is there would be Yakuza dudes who'd go, I want their dicks to be larger. No. I want the only way you're going to be able to get my horse in there is if you make him huge balls. If he doesn't have big balls and the balls aren't visible, he can't be in your game. These are the rules. Looking at the game development, just looking at some of the like, oh, so these are the images for the horses. All right, so you're doing horse guys now, and this is one of the horses I own, Big Dick John. Problem here that I'm looking at for my horse, Big Dick John, no big dick. So, and I mean, that's one of his features that is prominently featured in every race for Big Dick John, is the fact that he has a huge hog. So you're going to have to work on the entirety of this, the architecture here. You're going to have to make him a bigger dick. His dick is going to have to be 50 to 70% bigger on here, is what I'm saying. I'm seeing it, but we can increase the size of the load by 50, maybe even 70%. So the horse girl's a local thing and the rest of the world uses normal horses? No, they don't shoot them in the middle of the race. They just send them to America. And if they send them to America, obviously there are other horses and other horse girls in other parts of the world. So what if they raced real horses in America? Yeah, I mean, we already do that. You can go and bet on Australian horse riding. You can already go and bet on like Australian horse races at like 2 a.m. in America. You can go to FanDuel right now. What evolutionary factors give horse girls? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do this and say, it's a video game. It's an anime. It's a cartoon. How do cars get pregnant? That's a great idea, man. I think I'll do that. 10. 10, how much money did you make the other night betting on horses? Like almost $70? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how, but you see the code. You were doing $1 bets and you made $70 on horse. Yeah, it was, I multiple times said to be like, oh, should I bet on like fucking Huge Dumpy or like Toxic Slime? And I was like, I don't know, man. What about Love Thermometer? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Who's the current like Dale Earnhardt of horses? Go forth, my pink moron. I believe in you. Secretariat is the Dale of horses. Ah, yes, you know, you're right, because I know that horse name. You're right. That's the Dale Earnhardt of horses. That's the John Cena of horses. Now, who's the Stone Cold Steve Austin of horses? No, I think Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I think bald, and I think there are hairless cats. Why aren't there hairless horses? We should look into this, I think. I think we should find out why there aren't any hairless horses. They love winning so much. Goober victory. The SpongeBob of horses. Japanese players like to challenge themselves by training Haru here to win the Arima Canyon, a race she is not designed for at all. How does training help them race better? Number go up, you dumbass. What the fuck? Metaru, what are you talking about? You're a gamer. How does training wit help them race better? Number go up. Work smarter. You're building brain cells into the goddamn horse. Yeah, I'm training my horse in trickery. You training your horse in speed, stamina, strength. Me giving my horse a gun and telling it, use it on the targets. Acquire your targets. Fire when ready. Oh my fucking god, they're ripping you apart, Haru. You're supposed to be a top contender. That's what I fucking thought. That's what I fucking thought. Get it, get it, get it. That's what I fucking thought. Get it, get up there, get up there. Come on, that's what I fucking thought. Get up there, get up there. Get up there, get up there, you little freak. Get up there, Goober. Get at least second. Second is fine. Second is good. Wait, no, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, close though. Hey, second is good. Second is good. You're training your horse to be Seabiscuit. I'm training my horse to be Loki, but without the pregnancy stuff because idols can't have relationships. I'm training my horse to be Sleipnir. I'm putting them in the CRISPR and genetically enhancing them with more legs. I'm training my horse to be Fred Durst. Why are you feeding them chips over and over again? To give them, yeah. To get them rolling? Or what? All my horses run away when I get hungry? Yeah, because you keep looking at your horses and saying, how hungry? You're going to be in a lot of trouble if you keep trying to eat your fucking horses. My horses run away because I keep trying to trade them for magic beans. My horses continue getting mad at me because every fucking time I look at them and I go, I could have a stable or many magic beans. And I'm kind of weighing the options here and I'm thinking like, you know, the fulcrum swings left and right, and the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking magic beans. Because horses are kind of limited, but magic beans are forever. If you really think about it, you could have a lot of magic beans for a couple of horses. And eventually, horses kind of die. Magic beans, they kind of just plant. and then regrow, and then plant, and then regrow, and then plant, and then regrow. What would have happened if he ate the beans instead of planting them? Would the beanstalk grow inside of him? Would he become more bean than man? Thinking about this. Training my horse to kill the giant and steal his riches. Well, finally, somebody's got to do it. I would like it if they all ran like Devilman Crybaby. Thinking about, wondering if there's an Ultraman monster that's just a big horse, because that would be interesting. But so far, it's a lot of goofy motherfuckers. There was an Ultraman episode that I was watching yesterday that I kind of got mad about watching it. And I know it's like 1967, 1968, so like I get it. But the Super Science Recon team, cosmic rays, are hitting the Earth. And they turn a monster drawing that a child drew on a big concrete tube into a real monster, right? And the fucked up thing is, the science team knows who the child is, and they know the monster is a drawing, and they say, I just got off the phone with the government. They just gave us authorization, even with casualties, to take care of this monster and fight them. And one of the guys pipes up and says, shouldn't we just go and clean up the drawing? Wouldn't that get rid of the monster? And another one goes, we're not a cleanup crew. We fight the monster. And I'm just thinking, why didn't they just go and scrub the drawing when the monster wasn't active? Why be weird about this? And the kids got excited and they kept like drawing on the monster and powering it up. And the guys kept being like, oh yeah, there's a number of casualties that are okay. People are gonna die, but I think that's fine. But they knew that it was a drawing. But they didn't want to go and take care of it because they weren't like, oh no, whoa, what are we, janitors? Losing my mind. I need to see why he's Ultra, and I need to figure out why he's man. Q sounds like a sequel series. Ultra Q leads into Ultraman because Ultra Q was supposed to be a Twilight Zone-esque series that was kind of done by one of the guys who worked on Godzilla. So it's got a lot of kaiju, but also a lot of like, whoa, crazy thing is happening. Like one episode, they just shrink a lady. They shrink a lady accidentally because the government is trying to shrink people to save space. So they just shrink a lady. They do have an Ultra Q revival to happen at some point. Neo Ultra Q, I have the Blu-ray for that. They also have an Ultra Q movie. One episode, they give a child a gun. Also happens in Ultraman. They give a child a gun. I'm kind of wondering if this is just a through line for the Ultra series, where are they going to have like one episode per series where they give a child a gun? Will that be the bit, I wonder? And also, Ultra Q, they don't give a child a gun. He takes a Tommy gun away from a bank robber and says, is this a real gun? And then starts blasting. This all sounds very American. No, this is a Japanese show. This is big kaijus, dude. Japan has guns. Crazy Americans figure... well, sorry. Probably not American. People figure out that other countries other than America have guns. It's the... Japan has pretty strict gun laws, but you can get a gun in Japan. Do you have any thoughts on Kinnikuman? Kinnikuman is Ultimate Muscle, right? I tried to watch the original Ultimate Muscle anime a while back. I couldn't get super into it. And then I tried to watch the Foxbox, the one they showed on Foxbox for a little bit. My problem with Kinnikuman really stems from they do be farting more than I'm really comfortable with watching. Like, they do a lot of farting in Kinnikuman to the point where I'm kind of like annoyed. Like, to the point where they're farting a lot more than they probably should be. There's just too much farting happening in Kinnikuman, in Ultimate Muscle. Like, I get it, it's kind of comedy wrestling, but there's so much farting happening constantly and forever. They're blasting straight ass all the time. The farting never ends. They're just consistently farting. And I'm like, I get it, farts are funny, but after a time you get a bit winded, you know, with them. Farts are funny. I think you can get sick of fucking farts. What about Master of Disguise? Not that many farts in that one, aside from Brent Spiner. That's his bit. I respect it in Master of Disguise, because that's Brent Spiner's entire bit, is that he fart when he laugh. We're talking about like Ultimate Muscle, where like somebody will go, I'm going to use my stinky beam, and then point their ass towards a character and then fart at them. I'm talking about farts as a gag are fine. Farts as an attack I do not like. How about that one? When you are about to utilize the green beam, like that's where I kind of tap out a little bit. Be wary of my stinky beam. That's my kind of problem with farting, I think, in anime. Like when Krillin farts in like original Dragon Ball, you have fart attacks in BFW. Yeah, but it's rare. It's sparing. It's a rarity. 1 or 2 guys in BFW have fart attacks. It's not a consistent thing. In Kinnikuman Man or Ultimate Muscle, it's everybody always constantly farting. They be brapping so fucking hard. They be shattering the earth. They be breaking the tectonic plates by shaking they fucking butthole. If I got a show for you, you got to check out Secret Mountain Fort. What is it? Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. That's the... When are we watching that? Do skunks count or don't count because it's technically a spray? That's not like... You see, that's not really a fart, though. It's not gaseous. It's liquid. That's a shit. He hates Monster Hunter and Sekiro. Well, I don't like Sekiro. I like Monster Hunter. Talking about fart attacks, Kongalala also I don't like. The stinky monkey, like who the fuck is buying Kongalala merchandise on Fangamer, right? Like who the fuck is like, you know what I kind of want? I want a shirt with a farting monkey on it. That's like buying the one ape in Ape Escape that farts for merch. You know, like fart monkey? Zaffy, you know, I do like whimsy in this world, and I am finding more and more joy in my life every day. You know, I think over time, much like the Greerge, my heart get larger, right? But I'm going to be 100% with you. I'm not going to wear a farting monkey shirt. Hey, man, can you calm down? Yeah, man, that's a nice argument you got there. I've already depicted yourself as the farting monkey and me as the onerous zookeeper, so that's great, buddy. But I'm already commissioning an art piece where you're sitting there and I'm feeding you gorilla pellets laced with farting pills, and I'm sitting there behind the glass laughing at you as you stink up your own cage. Sorry, habitat. Your habitat. Couldn't remember the word. Yeah, you better fucking pull out. You better fucking pull up. 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 That's a W. Look at her go. Look at this idiot. They're doing so good. They do get really happy when they win. We're going to get the big sack of electrolytes. I'm going to buy those horse electrolytes in bulk. Yeah. I'm going to get those big goopy sacks for them. They deserve the horse electrolytes. We got to get him the big goopy sack. Oh shit. The real racers are here. Oh fuck. I know, there's a fucking the luchador that I don't have. Taika Shuttle who I don't have. Oh god, and all the other and all my other freaks too. I mean, I'm afraid because like I wouldn't want to be racing against the car. Like they're out there, they're up there in the fucking front. They got to slow down a little bit at some point here. They got the lead. Come on. Come on, Haru. Catch the fuck up. You gotta close the gap. You gotta close the gap. They're ripping through the racetrack right now. You gotta close the gap. You gotta pull up. You gotta pull up. They're accelerating right now. You gotta pull up. Please start pulling up. They're coming into the final stretch. You gotta pull up, Haru. You gotta pull up and act like you don't know nobody. Please. Velocity up. Velocity up. You gotta pull up. Here they come, top five. Please just top five. Please just beat one of them. Please just get up in there. You don't even gotta win. You just gotta do top five. You don't even gotta win. 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 You didn't even have to win. You didn't even have to win. Chat, can somebody explain what over-designed means? Over-designed is a term used by people, but I think it's the wrong term. What they mean to say is it's visually noisy. Over-designed doesn't mean anything. It's usually used, I don't like it. What I think they meant more so, vibes-wise, is the designs are noisy. Like play Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, and I like to sleep with a kaleidoscope in front of my face. This ain't over-designed. If you were going over-designed, you'd be talking about... Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. The monster from Look Outside, maybe? I don't know. I couldn't even put a word to it. I think there are things that are visually noisy, and I end up having a problem with it. Like, the movie Hausu is a really interesting take. It's a very good movie. It's got a lot, and some parts of it are visually noisy, but I wouldn't say over-designed. Over-designed is the Poindexter way of saying you got too much going on. Well, I think it's a really dismissive way of saying it. I think visually noisy makes more sense to me. I think saying something is over-designed is a dismissive way of saying it, because when you ask somebody to explain what you mean, how is it over-designed? Why is it over-designed? Well, it's over-designed. That's a word you would hear in a video essay and would stick in your head, and you utilize it in online arguments. Like that's... I can get visually noisy. Not really, because this is kind of standard anime. I don't even think any of these guys go like crazy. Why is yours dressed so much more fancy than the others? Because this is a doo-doo race. Visually noisy is a better descriptor. Yeah, and I mean, how much anime content do you consume on the regular? If you don't have like a thorough line into anime in general, you're gonna be like, oh man, this is a lot. Motherfuckers, when they play, 1 second, I have a 1 second, well, I gotta go to Steam real quick. FPS, let's see, first person shooters, what is that one called? I gotta go, 1 sec, this will take me a minute. Any price, what is it, under $10, right? Scrolling down, hi, I like Demon, thank you Demonov for immediately knowing what I was talking about. I was thinking, motherfuckers, when they're like, this anime is overly designed, and then they're playing Hyper Demon on their fucking second monitor, like the anime is visually noisy, popping up Ultra Kill and Hyper Demon and playing them split screen. I love that you knew exactly what I was thinking about. The moment I said, motherfuckers, when they say overly designed, and I go to Hyper Demon. I have no idea what that is. I want you to look up Hyper Demon and see what real visual noise is. You gotta see real visual noise. You gotta understand it. That's where the real shit is. Or what the fuck am I looking at? Buddy, you're looking at what real visual noise is. Enjoy Hyper Demon. Motherfuckers, when they're like, oh, this anime is visually noisy. Okay, well, look at the internet. Look at the real nightmare. You haven't even seen the nightmare. It's a masterpiece. It's a really cool game. It's cool because of the visual noise, not in spite of it. What does Skelicopter say? Wait a minute. If your horoscope breaks her leg, where button? No, they don't shoot him in the middle of the race. They just send him to America. Boom, there we go. I didn't realize, nobody told me to press the button. If the horoscope breaks her leg, could she sue the race course? No, they don't shoot him in the middle of the race. They just send him to America. You get an all expenses paid trip to America, so. Claw machine! What? Huh? Huh? Play the claw machine to get cuties. Huh? What? How do I? Get him. Believe. We got him. Ain't no way. I hate you. Get him. Go for the head. Fucking rigged. Bullshit. Two of them! Doesn't do anything for me because we're on the last race, so this does nothing for me, but we got two of them. Race day, baby. The Arimakinen, there's just literally no way we win this. There is no fucking shot. To be fair, the goal isn't to win, so yeah, there is no way we win this. We believe in you. I mean, the hard challenge is to get them to win. All we got to do is run in it, though. And we're the number 16 favorite. We're not good on turf is the thing. We made it to the big league. And that's really all that matters. All that matters is that we made it to the big league. Everybody else is kind of ripping us apart, though, because we're not good on non-dirt tracks. They really aren't fast enough. You're in last place. Yes, because they're the joke horse. They're not supposed to win. They're the joke horse. I think the only way you can get him to win is with the right legacy, with the right items, and with the right upgrades. Because you need turf proficiency. This race sucks. This race does suck because we know the outcome. We are that far. Oh, sorry that you got 16th. You are the joke horse. You did your best. I want to see them doing roller derby tactics. I want these horse girls ripping each other apart. Kill them, Haru. Catch up. Kill them. Now that you're on the dirt, you're in your element, Haru. Kill them. Close the line, Haru. Yes, faster. Speed. Accelerate on the corner, Haru. Go faster. Go speedier. Go faster. Go. Hold on to your stamina. Go. You've recovered. Now fucking lock it in. Speed the fuck up. Get third. I think we got third or fourth. We got third, baby. I think I'm good with that. I think that's the Brend of the career. We got the gold. You removed their organs? Fucked up. They had to go. We had to make them faster. How do you make the horses faster? Take the weight out of there. They don't need all those bones, all right? I love how gacha games make everything colorful and wonderful, and then it's like, here, 12 cents, and you're like, whoa! Awesome! Oh, too bad there's no horses with hoods. They should add an Assassin's Creed horse. Are there any horses that are beloved in the Assassin's Creed franchise? They should add a horse that like glitches its body through its body and then just ragdolls across the field. Rice is the one horse of mine that refuses to ever have a good fucking sleep. It is kind of irritating to have your horse just get dog shit sleep. Like, I'm at the point with some of my horses where I'm like, why not? I'm just gonna buy you melatonin and put it in your feed. My horse girl stayed up playing fucking Civ 5 and Stellaris again. Yeah. This would be the one. I could see this happening. She's addicted to Paradox Games, Glue Factory. You'd save money. Honestly, you'd save money sending your horse to the Glue Factory. They're kind of bullshit. What if the horse girl keeps posting Crusader Kings Holy Ramen Empire playthrough screenshots to the subreddit? All they post about is their Fallout modded Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough and how like they keep trying to play the Raiders out of Vault for 13 and they keep failing, and it's like, this is bullshit. Why can't I get the Raiders to fucking sweep the nation? Recreation, yes. You're in a bad mood. We gotta stop that. Get out there. Recreation again. We want you in a good mood for training. Fucking go brain. Think about brain. Run your brain. Just like the dog from Family Guy. We already talked about the boob clause. Hectix. We already know about the boob clause. It was on the Reddit front page today. We talked about it. How one of the horse owners made sure that his horse, when they were in the game, their boobs were bigger than another horse because those horse owners have like a rivalry. So had to have larger boob because they wanted their horse to have larger boob. This horse is going to kill you. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you have the evil and intimidating horse. The horses are based on real ones. These are all real horses, dead or alive. So what's the chat sentence? What happens to the horses? They break their legs mid-race, or these horses are real get posted more? I think the break their legs happens more because I have a button for it. I don't have a button for the horses are real. I have a button for what happened when they break their leg. Do they shoot them? And then I just press the, no, they don't shoot them in the middle of the race. They just send them to America. So you know that one gets posted more. So they get shot in America? No, they get sent to America. The anime, one of the horses breaks their leg. Then they nurse it back to health. They go to America and they call every once in a while to be like, hey, I'm alive. It's not a farm upstate. I'm real and alive. Utilize your cyber. Utilize your cyber now. Utilize your cyber. They're ahead, but they're slowing down. Utilize your cyber. Yes. Yes! Utilize your cyber horse. Getting sent to America would be worse than getting shot, though? Yeah, but it's in an anime. Hey, we're not a hellhole yet. We got like a month and a half left. Why am I looking at my wrist without the watch on it? What is it, July 3rd? Yeah, we got like a month left at least. Horse race tests was only the beginning. Horse race tests was proof that people want horse game. This game kind of makes me yearn for a Monster Rancher gacha. I just want a better Monster Rancher. There's that Monster Rancher kaiju game that I kind of want to play at some point. But because I think it has Ultraman collaboration. Let me peep it real quick. I think there was a Monster Rancher kaiju game a year or two back, right? That I kind of want to play. What was it? Kaiju Rancher? One sec. I gotta actually look at the Koei Tecmo games list because I gotta remember what it was called. Oh my god, where is it? Did it dissipate into the fog? Did it get ruined by Nobunaga's ambition? What happened to the Kaiju Rancher game? Was it only on Switch? Bitch. I think it was only on Switch. Damn it. Oh, it was an Ultraman collaboration. Oh, dude, it has fucking... Who does it all have in there? Wait a minute. This may be a pickup for me. I may try to get this. What's the monster list look like? I gotta see the monster list for this. Who do they have? Dude, they have Baltan. All right, Thog. All right, 1 second. Let me pull up the... let's look at this together, chat. Why don't we? Why don't we peek at the monsters, huh? They got fucking... The ones I know, they got Baltan. Do they got Pegula? Oh, they don't have Pegula, damn it. Well, of course they have Zeton. It'd be stupid if they didn't have Zeton. This doesn't feel like a lot, though. I guess there are variants. I kind of know Dada, but I haven't seen Dada yet. I haven't gotten the Gon-Q yet. They don't have the Mummy. Where's the Mummy at? They got Kanagon! Cool Zeton. I don't know. Might not be enough freaks for me, actually. There's the big Monster Rancher guy. Yeah, might not be worth it for me. I don't feel like there's enough freaks in there. Like, that's an amount of freaks, but that doesn't feel like a lot of freaks. This is the bestiary? You get like fucking, what is that, like 20 dudes? I'm trying to figure out who else I know in here. I know Red King. I mean, I guess they have a bunch of variants for them, but damn, they don't have the really dog shit ones. Of course, they would only have the popular ones, wouldn't they? Not even Ultraman normal? Like, come on now. Oh, wait, no, you can. Ultraman will appear if a player's kaiju goes on a rampage. You can see Ultraman, Tiger, Ultraman Zero. Oh, and you could also fuse the kaiju. Okay, that's what's up. You can get kaiju cookies for them. Well, I wouldn't spend 50 bucks on that, but interesting. It's funny that slow horses get turned into glue because it's not runny. Slow horses, I don't think they turned that into glue, man. I think that's a show on Apple TV with Gary Oldman. I'm like, slow horses with Gary Oldman? No, they got a couple of seasons. I've never seen that be turned into glue. No one has Apple, so no one gets the joke. Nobody has Apple TV, the premier streaming service. The streaming service with the one of the only streaming services with good content on it. That's crazy. To be fair, that is also crazy that it is one of the only streaming services with good original content on it. They're like the only ones spending money on it now. Everybody else is just crap. Get out more crap. Throw the crap out there. More crap. Drop more crap. More crap, please. I don't know how Apple TV consistently keeps getting good shows and then keeps renewing them too. Like, nobody I know is watching Foundation, but they keep renewing Foundation. Fate used to be believable. I swear to you, Slow Horses, goated. Severance, goated. Shrinking, goated. That's like 3 shows that are actually fully goated. Came on, Dropout exists? Yeah, but I don't think of Dropout as a subscription service. I think, even though it is, because that's on YouTube. Netflix does just want to put out white noise, so Apple is the best streaming service isn't a reach. It's weird. They just keep putting out good original content, and then they keep funding it, and then the shows are good. Even Murderbot's pretty good, and I read the book for that. The book is a lot different. It's fun. They got good sets. They pay for good sets, good effects, good writing. Like, it just keeps happening, man. I don't know how they do it. Something giving creatives control. Like, isn't the Apple TV complaint that it's good, but it doesn't get advertised a lot? Yeah, that, and a lot of people don't know that you can just get it through Amazon, so you don't have to make a fucking Apple account. Because I'm not making an Apple account, but when there's a show on there that I want to watch, I'm just going to get it through Amazon for a month. Yeah, you can just get it through Amazon. You don't have to make a fucking Apple account. You can just trial it through Amazon. He switched horses again? I mean, yeah, I'm running the car again. Is that the loop? You got to train all your stable? I mean, the big thing is you want to do good runs so you can get your horse as a good legacy. You want to increase your horse legacy level. That way your horse have good legacy and give to other horse when you run career mode. You finish out your career, you get legacy, you put legacy on other horse, then they do better on their career, and there's just horse to horse to horse to horse to horse. It's horses all the way down. My assumption was build the main horse and level up horse cards. No, you got to do all your horses. You got to get those horse legacies. I think it'd be really funny to be in a universe where we, instead of like having a train system or like semi-trucks delivering goods, we instead of going to like the machinery, we went into like the genetic modifying of horses to make them larger and faster. Could you imagine a dude on top of a big horse delivering a load of cargo to the Walmart? I don't know, man. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, damn, what are they doing over in Big Horse World? What do they got going on over in Big Horse World, huh? Is it better over there, or is it worse over there in Big Horse World? Instead of worrying about a Ford F-150, like, being too tall and, like, running over a child because they can't see him, a lot of horses just eating kids. Yeah, no boats. Swimming horses. In this world, there are no boats. We have Big Horse, and the Big Horse swim. Apparently, Genghis Khan used horse girls to take over Asia in this universe. What if we're ever going to summon any, like, Roman chariot horses? You know, in Big Horse World, parking would probably be more annoying, though. You wouldn't be able to leave your horse out. Like, if you wanted to go to a concert, you park your car in the parking structure for a couple of hours, then you come out back. You'd have to stable your horse for a couple hours at that point. No, I think Big Horse World is probably worse. Yeah, the poop. I mean, I was thinking about the poop. I was thinking about the consideration for poop.